Right, I promise this will be the last bit of sandblasting video we do on this project. There's no point in seeing any more. But this I think will be worth having a look at. We're going to have a go then at the swinging arm. And this is aluminium. So this will come up like the engine. It'll be nice and clear, nice and easy to bring up. I imagine it will anyway. This though is paint, and it will be proper paint because this is what the bike, well, this is original paint off of the bike. So this will give us an idea about how easily the frame will clean up as well. Okay, so we're going to have a go. Now we've got the two compressors running, haven't we? One thing I did do, and this is fantastic, this has made a huge amount of difference, this has. I've got myself some new grit. And I just didn't, I knew that the old stuff was wearing out and getting thinner and more dusty. But I've got some new stuff now, and it's awesome. It's really good. I can't you won't overestimate how much difference it makes actually using some gritty grit again. Okay, so I'm gonna set you up here in a hopefully in a dust-proof place, and then we'll just have a little go at getting some of this paint off, and we'll have an idea again, same as we did the last video, just on how much time it's going to take to get this hard stuff off. Okay? Okay.
Well, I cannot tell you how nice it is to see this little blinking LED here on this circuit board. So this is all about this building our lamp control module for our indicators on our on the bike, on the BMW. So this is the first step. Now what we're going to do, we're going to program this chip to actually make the indicators work for us, and maybe the brake lights and that as well. We'll see what we can do with this thing anyway. Now I don't know anything about this, so I'm learning step by step off of the interweb here, and it's taken me honestly a good 2.5 hours to get the software to actually talk to this board. There's been a real problem with the drivers, with the ports on the thing. Yeah, it's taken me all bloody evening to do it, and I finally managed to do it. And lesson 1 is get a blinking light on here, which is what I've managed to do. So we have successfully passed lesson 1. I reckon by the time we get to around about lesson 8 or 9 or so, that's when we should be able to actually start making this do what we want it to do. Okay, so let's get on. Lesson number 2. Okay, so we're on stage 2 of our control unit. Dave, say hello.
Hello.
We have just sat down for hour and a half, probably an hour and a half or so from plugging this in. I got it working yesterday, didn't I? And we've just written a bit of code for this Arduino, and we have got this. And as you can see, we can change the delay, so we can do anything at all we want to do with this. But as you can see from the LEDs running up, that's the kind of thing I want out of the indicator. it really is that simple to do. It's unbelievable. So yeah, so we're getting there. We're going to continue on for a little while, and we have to do it now to an input. Okay. Good evening once again. Excuse the mess in the garage. It won't be like this tomorrow. I've got to bring something in here tomorrow, so it will be clear. Right, then, very, very quickly, where are we at? We have just finished doing some sandblasting, 2 compressors, 100 litres between them, 4.5 horsepower between them. Struggled like anything else. Patience is the key. I think, as we said this the other day, but we finished this first little few bits, and you can see actually for something that's 35 odd years old, it's all coming up quite nicely, really. So yeah, I'm well pleased with that, I have to say. So we've done this. We've still got the frame to go. It takes a long time to sandblast off the paint on the swinging arm. Took bloody forever, that did. But it does come off. I think what I might try a bit of paint stripper or something on the frame, just to take the main bulk of it off, and then blast all of the little corner bits that are hard to get out and things like that. So this is going to be a little wait again for the next video, because I've got lots of other things to get on with for a little while. But as you can see, things are moving on a little bit. I've got to decide what I'm going to do with the engine and with all of this regarding painting it and what exactly to do. But yeah, we'll come up with something. You did see, I'll show you a little bit of the Arduino, so we're getting somewhere with the indicators as well. That I'm just looking at trying to figure out a circuit for that at the moment. But I'll make a video on the whole of that so you can see how it was done when we finally get round to finishing that off. That'll be a while off yet, so that's sort of ongoing whilst everything else is going on. Okay, so this is where we are. Good stuff. We're moving on still. Garage will be tidy next time I see you. Okay, lovely. See you soon. Bye.